back to you. I'm going back to you.
Because this nigga garbage. Black ass.
On first down, Ingram. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Yeah, no.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Put this bitch down your goddamn throat.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there at a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Got these niggas shook like the Jakes on the goddamn corner.
They'll go back
like
to Edwards on first down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
I'm still gonna run. I'm still gonna run.
Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
You know what I'm saying? Still running. Still running.
On 2nd down now.
Look, right behind my
It's
gloves.
Edwards.
Get up there.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Fuck all that shit.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards.
Fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. What are you talking about, baby?
The 15 he goes.
Yeah, you know the goddamn threat.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, shit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be brought down. He's got the interception.
You seen him.
On a final
You see, I didn't
start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Don't worry about it. You're going to get it right back. I promise you. I promise you. Fuck the Cowboys. What's up?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
All that goddamn.
Prescott from the gun. And that gonna be incomplete.
Nigga, I was right there.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert.
Watch that safety right there. Watch that safety.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Yeah, watch it, because goddamn.
First down, Cowboys.
Watch it, because I promise he gonna eat. He gonna eat. Don't nobody else eat.
First down carry by
don't nobody else eat. Don't nobody else eat. He gonna eat.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Let me give you a taste of that nickel.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes,
watch that safety.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything.
Watch that motherfucking safety, nigga.
A first down run for Elliott, not going to pan out. He'll, in fact, wind up losing a couple.
Watch that safety,
It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
Watch that safety.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Watch that safety. Watch that motherfucking safety, baby. I will. He freelancing. Oh, that's one-on-one out there. Yeah, fuck out of here.
Prescott to throw.
Fuck out of here.
One fly deep for Cooper.
Fuck out of here.
And that gonna be
What I look
incomplete.
like, nigga? Do I look that
Good
motherfucking
effort
stupid?
there,
Did I
trying to
bite
take
on
a
that
shot,
shit?
but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out.
Safety.
In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Watch that motherfucking safety.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said,
watch
incomplete.
his ass, nigga. Watch him. Watch him.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Thought he got it again. Watch him.
To escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
Shit. Yeah. I knew you was going to keep your eyes on that goddamn safety. I'm going to worry about it.
So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
I couldn't do nothing special, nigga. I'm gonna keep running.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now Prescott looking deep downfield.
Right there, Pippin.
And it'll be intercepted.
You see what
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
You see what
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about it. The ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board. It's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give. With these turnovers, who can convert them into points?
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oh, my God.
And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Back to my bread and butter. Stay in the pocket.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
They fucking me right now, goddamn.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson being chased out left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 47. Watch the win.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I got to focus.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
47.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll run for it with Pollard.
Oh, my God.
He's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, 27 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Steps away. He may try and run for this. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Rolling to his right. He'll run it and avoids the contact by sliding. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Ingram, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens cut into that lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run with Ingram, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Cowboys are able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And down to the 36-yard line here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Yeah, I'd be playing smart if I was you too. 13 points ain't a big lead.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
13 points ain't a motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Hey, switch gears.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Looking deep for Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 33 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Fuck out of here.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of. But so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 45 on 2nd down, Jackson, he's going deep. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Mike Bennett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, the only reason you even took off is because of them 2 interceptions. That's a fluke-ass game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. The first down carry by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
10th carry now for Elliott. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On second down, Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Prescott from the gun on third. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Cooper was the target there.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
Some games they make them fumble. Some games they don't.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's what they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated.